said my father.
Well then, yeah, we are YaBoyRockLee channel.
Yeah, we're here for Castlevania Heat. Last episode didn't work out so well. We found the light-skinned homie singing downstairs, and we had to retreat. And tactical retreat.
Tactical retreat.
Yo, pod me again.
The trauma came back, and Belmont wasn't with it.
There's one too many vamps to fight.
One too many vamps. But even though one might look at him, like he was cowardly and or cost him the mission, there is enough in place that y'all was not gonna overcome that one today.
They were supposed to.
Yeah, is this doesn't help the way he retreated, you know?
They weren't even supposed to fight. I'm gonna help Belmont on.
Thank you.
They weren't supposed to fight. They were supposed to scope it out. We find what we need as answers, and then we burn the church down. That's what we were gonna do. Instead, we went in there, we heard our boy singing, and we were like, now we have to go and save him. And then we got caught. Then we got caught by them night creatures.
Yeah.
Father
Abbott's just out here trying to do God's work against the godless. And Belmont and crew came and interfered. But I'm excited to see more of today's episode. You already know the deal. Smash thumbs up, drop a comment. We appreciate y'all. Castlevania starts now.
Nah, he really listened to Mom. She said, "Run and go to the ship." He went to the ocean.
That trauma not listening.
Oh.
That's what it did.
She's the
Yo, that
crying for real. Now what if she gets powers?
Oh, that would be the best, right?
But yeah.
Help with the pain. I smell it so often now, I associate it with its pain. Ouch!
What?
Are you this rough all the time? I'm not a nurse.
I'm a warrior.
I've only tried this a couple of times before.
Did she just scrape off a piece of the bowl?
Ouch! And it's only worked once.
That's wild.
I've been trying to teach myself bones, but you're brilliant.
Yo, she's mad OP.
Yeah, that was cool.
She took her blood and then can stitch her. I wonder what else she can do then.
I think that's her hair.
A hair on her blood.
I'll tell her I'll find the Belmont boy and bring back his hair.
It sounds familiar. That sounds familiar.
They're so mean to their own people.
That's also true. He did what his mama did, though. He has another lover coming after him. These vampires have feelings.
What are you doing? Tell me you're not going back to the Abbey.
I'm going back to that Abbey.
Time to wait for Richter. Edouard doesn't have time. He's in chains. How can I enjoy even one night of peace while he's not free? When he helped to free me, I'll run to join. Maria, you're in my way. I'll only move if you tell me you're not going back to the Abbey tonight. Fine. Or the chateau, or the chateau. If you're going to spy on them, be sure to keep out of sight. If Richter was here, you do wait for Richter before you do everything. He ran away. Try to forget.
Tactical retreat.
The vampire who killed his mother.
Oh.
The dragon that's haunted his nightmares since he was a child. We all have nightmares.
Oh.
The first time a slave runs away, they're branded with this mark on their shoulder.
The same symbol?
Time, they're hamstrung. Third time, killed. When I was a girl, I was taught how much freedom can cost. They wear it every day. So I do too.
Oh, shit. What a take.
If I'd let my past terrify me, I'd never be free of it.
Damn. Bars. Free from her past. But not free from her past to save this homie and die, possibly. You're always a slave to something. That sucks. Oh, shit.
Oh, there was a cut. That's why. I'm like, what did the odds? She's driving right past their crib. Oh my God! Fam.
vamp?
But wait. Oh. Oh, he went after the guy that...
I didn't realize how invested you are in keeping the mortals happy.
I tried. In between turning milk sour and stalking the nightmares of villagers. We're in an uneasy alliance with the humans in this town, influence among the aristocracy, enduring that man in the abbey in exchange for his night creatures.
So vampires still not all powerful yet. So they work to deal with the humans, and they both don't like each other.
Yup, interesting how it works.
Let's make a new world, Aurochs.
You see, that's another one I've heard before.
And let's make it last.
Interesting, Aurochs. Aurochs is an interesting guy.
Yeah, she's really trying to spit her jutsu, man.
Yeah, they're really trying to get her to be careful.
It seems important to get him. He's a strong ass guy. Oh my god. Oh, that's a fast one. That's the guy, probably. The one that she's trying to kill.
Last time I saw you, you were with that mulatto boy.
Boy.
Last time I saw you.
That's not Scar's voice. He sounds familiar.
He
Gone?
presented you to me hours after you were born. Tiny, squalling thing. Ugly as a newly hatched chick. With a neck like a wishbone.
That is Scar's
I
voice.
should have snapped it then.
Oh, he knows. She is cool as hell. I hope he goes down this episode, though. Long live the king.
Oh! I thought she was gonna grab him in the cage with it. That's one way to lock him in.
Interesting.
Smell? Burning flesh. You should know it well.
The sun.
I know what your nightmares are made of.
I'm not the one in the cage.
He can't slip through? Oh,
I'm sure you wake up some
look at him trying.
He's trying so
Blood
hard.
sugars. Some people look backwards and forwards, and all they see are slaves. You, your people, my property.
What's that?
This
got
is
to do with
crazy.
the president? She's just a vampire.
Elizabeth is a goddess. She drank the blood of Sekhmet.
The Egyptian goddess.
It's just running his mouth, bro. Get him all the sauce.
A lioness. Her breath is like the desert wind. We were told there would be signs, disorder, slave uprising.
I'm trying to figure out how much of this is going to be, like, true.
To view these as heralds. Sekhmet is coming with all of Sekhmet's power to restore all.
Did you watch her drink the blood?
What does
Right?
that mean?
It means you can kill me, but Sekhmet will never be defeated. She will come
Jeez.
with eternal night.
Kill this guy. Okay. Now just leave him. She borderline seems unfazed by what he's saying.
Devouring the darkness.
Dang.
It always does. This is the natural order.
What's the smell they said that came in the daytime? The other two vampires.
Dread.
Dread. Not anymore. And then he experienced dread. This is interesting.
Yo, he got clapped so easily, no?
He did get clapped very easily. That's why he ran from her originally. I think that's what the importance of it.
But this time he wanted to pick the fight.
So she don't understand him. She's ready to face hers. But I'm gonna say, Ulrich is stronger than this other guy. So at one point they have a similar story, but his is actually stronger. She wouldn't be able to beat Ulrich as easily as that man, in my opinion.
We'll need someone to fight for us. And you look as if you have some fight in you.
That's irony. Poor guy.
Damn.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm tired of fighting.
You know what? That's not wrong with that. The walk of shame. Mm. Oh. Oh. Oh.
Tara, please.
Abbott.
I
Yo!
want you to talk. Please.
The Abbott.
You
have
mean
nothing to say to you.
baby
Father.
daddy?
Are you hurt?
He's so concerned with her.
Look at this beautiful family together.
Ever in my mind. What I saw and what I know about you. You told me once that God had called your name. That he called
I thought you called his
name.
name.
Like everything you revolutionaries tout.
Of
But once
course.
you've razed this country to the ground, I wonder who will be left to rebuild.
Ooh.
You talk of freedom.
Oh.
Freedom for whom?
Everybody.
Over 200 priests were massacred in Verdun. It won't be long before priests are exiled or put under the guillotine.
It's
There's
true.
talk of melting down church bells to make cannonballs. The barbarians are at the gate.
Godless.
The godless.
Will be true enough or loyal enough.
That's actually
They
kind
will
of facts.
drench us all in blood.
Not if your night creatures do it first.
I'm building an army.
I'm fighting on the wrong side. With vampires.
I'm making the alliances I have to for now. And the sacrifices.
The man I used to know would stare at himself now in disgust.
The man I used to love.
I've never been sinless, Tara.
Oh, he
There's a long
knows.
way between sinless and harboring fucking night creatures.
How many times does the
This
entire
level's too
course of history come down to the choice of just one man? Constantine, Charlemagne.
Really? Wow.
Further abominations this revolution will bring.
He put his name up there.
You're not doing this for the sake of the church. You're doing this for the sake of your own vanity.
Abbott. He's
I've
trying.
often thought about Judas,
Oh.
traitor, turned goat, and if he hadn't done what he did,
Oh my god, this guy's
was the whole
crazy.
world saved because of one man's betrayal?
I was a fool.
It was a one man sacrifice,
I
actually.
wish I never met you.
Way to twist the words to make your feel self better. Make yourself feel better.
Wow! He said it!
You said my father was dead. To protect you.
That girl put it up quick. She didn't even do the. What do you mean? Yo, that was instant.
Promise you, Tara,
I guess
Nah,
a part of her probably already knew.
you're safe.
He's an emotional terrorist for this one. He didn't have to drop that bar.
You think she knew? You think the girl knew?
Because she didn't even hesitate to question it. She just said, I think he said he was dead.
If you can pay me in dishwashing, you'd have a deal.
Well, doesn't have to do as much. I'd rather hunt vampires. Joe, he'd rather hunt. Oh,
But the man over there says put it on his tab.
it's not. Oh, okay. You even asked
My
who?
God,
You don't even know what you got to do for that.
Look, I didn't ask for any favors.
Then say thank you and walk away.
Did he drop the food?
Here's my thanks. Give it your best.
Earn that meal.
He already took it?
No whip.
He's a Belmont?
Yeah, that's Gigi.
Oh, he took his.
Yeah. Nah. That's. I'm actually waiting for it to be Alucard, but I gotta wait. But it makes sense for him to be a Belmont.
Yeah, I'm waiting for Alucard because everyone else should be dead, but Alucard should be here.
Now, if it was a little more light skinned Alucard shit, I'd believe it.
Dang, it's gone. Now you can use the whip.
But I guess this makes me a
Man, my
It's a good thing I finished that.
word.
If you can pay for your meals and carpentry,
This man tries to barter any way he can. Everyone back to business.
You should have taken better care of him. I forgot. How heavy that
forgot.
thing is. Too heavy.
He's gonna teach him his fight again.
Aren't you supposed to be clever? What? That's what Julia always said.
Daddy.
Who are you?
Daddy. Oh, it's too late.
I'm Just
Just.
Zeus too.
Just two.
Just Belmont.
Everyone meeting their daddies today.
Your grandfather.
Oh, I was right,
close enough.
Kiki.
Grandfather and daddy today.
Granddaddy
Just
can
be
still
clever.
be daddy.
It might be silly because he was older, so it's like too old to be daddy, but I don't know.
He's granddad.
Yeah. No, I mean he said it. I know. I was just talking.
I was like, how do we get here?
Yeah. No, you say he's granddad. I heard. It was like so we got dad and granddad. I just figured he was gonna be related in the ancestry line. And now when he said granddad, in hindsight, I'm like, based on how Julia looked, if she did have a man, he couldn't be that old anyways. So it would be foolish to think it was father. But it could have just been an older man. So you just never know. But anyways, yeah, he said granddad. So it was a good episode. One thing I saw, in my personal opinion, I don't know if this was their intention, but it can show like two people in like similar trauma. And like, well, I got over mine, right? So you should too, hypothetically. And it's like, yeah, but sometimes the weight of our trauma or the level to our trauma or the scaling of our trauma is still not the same. So hypothetically, you could argue that Annette would have tried to run up on Ulrax the same way. But my point is, I don't think Ulrax and the one that she took out are the same power level. So if Belmont had did the same thing, try to face his, it wouldn't have worked out that way. But you happen to be able to face yours. Got it. But I do like her story on freedom and all that she's saying. But sometimes some people are not as strong as you to face it like that. So I don't know. That's just my take on it. She has an interesting story, but she handles hers. So it's like, damn, that's crazy.
It's like one of those things. People say like, when you see somebody crying over spilled milk, two people crying over spilled milk. One person, that's the first time they knocked it over, right? And it's like, okay, you probably shouldn't be. But that person, they might have knocked it over every day for 200 days straight to no fault of their own, and now they broke. But all you see is two people crying at spilled milk, so you don't know which one had it way worse.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's simple as that. I thought they did a good depiction of like, oh, stop calling, cause like it's too easy to call him a coward because you don't understand. Like that's why I was like, yo, the power levels of y'all vampires who torture y'all is not even close to the same. It's just not. Yours transformed into literally a tiny bat when he tries to get away. This one transformed into a massive snake chimera thing that can fly and spit hot fire. Like, it's just not the same. And I think it was an interesting take on how they showed it. And then inversely, they reveal parentage and lineage at the end with Maria's like, oh my God, you're my dad. And we're all like, duh, girl. And then we run into a random Belmont just in the wild.
Agreed. I also think their life circumstances, like where they came from. So, Belmont had, his name, right? And what he's supposed to do, right? So yeah, we could take all these, we're vampire slayers. This is what we do. And his mom didn't make it, okay? So like, there's a shattering of his reality and his expectations as a boy, right? Yeah. And in Annette's case, she had almost nowhere to go up. Because she started off as,
say at the bottom.
At the bottom, okay. Then she finds out about her lineage, finds out she has abilities, and then starts working her way up. But there's almost no place but down. She's been a slave, seeing people getting murked. Did her mom die? Her mom got murked in front of her, right? So her mom got murked in front of her, thinking that they're nobody, so to speak, finding out that she's somebody, and then rising to the top. So I feel like they even have a different origin story that makes some. You can see how one can persevere through their circumstance, and another person was shattered through their situation. What it really reminds me of, very often, like wealthy people, right, or people that think they have it all or born with it all. When something bad happens to them, they're not equipped to go forward, and then they'll often off themselves, or they just can't recover, and they're on every type of antidepressant. When it's common, like, my family's from Jamaica, so people that come from a hard life can experience the same thing or a lot worse and just still go on, unfazed. But you still can't discount or say that, oh, get over it, I've been through worse. It's subjective. It's not subjective. That's not the word I was looking for, but
I think it's close enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like one of those things like we'll watch, just example, channel canon. We'll watch something horrific and we're laughing because it's like, nah, I've been through this in my real life. Something similar to this and I can laugh about it now. And somebody else is watching it like just breaking out in tears because they could never fathom something like that happening to them. And they're just empathizing with it. But we're like, no, we lived through that and we just saw it depicted. It's funny to us. And other people are like, you guys are so messed up. There's something wrong with you. It's like, no, we just have worse things that happened.
And we actually are messed up because worse things happened.
Yeah. I was gonna leave that part out because they don't really need it. That's not important to my argument though.
I know.
Just that aside, like we are messed up, but yeah.
Because the reason why I say it like that is because you guys are messed up. Oh, you guys need some help.
Yeah.
And it's like, yes.
Yeah,
thank
I did.
you.
I got the help.
Or I don't have enough health insurance or whatever, and I actually do need help. Seriously, and it's like, and for you, it's like, oh shit, never mind. You actually might need some help. I'm gonna shut up.
Are you gonna help? Are you gonna fund my? It's like $320 every time I see my therapist.
Yeah. You have any thoughts?
No. I listen to you
You
guys' trauma.
thoughts.
Sad trauma. I don't have trauma.
Like use your thoughts on the episode. By the way, when I asked you, like, what you think, like, just any original, like, any.
That episode was interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. It definitely picked up. By episode 4, I feel like it picked up, and then we're kind of like, there is only 8 episodes, so I'm kind of like, I feel like the ending is coming, but I feel like another 2 episodes, I don't know of what we could be leading up to, because I feel like next episode is like convergence time, you know, and then I guess the last episode would be fight, and even then the fight, I'm just like, I can't imagine it being a whole 30-minute fight, so it's just interesting. I don't know how they're gonna take it. What else they gonna put in there? What's Grandpa gonna say?
Yeah, he's gonna awaken that Belmont in him again. He lost his will to fight or whatever. So you gotta hear some other Belmont's tragic story. Look, back in my day,
hit him with the swing set.
Hit him with the swing set. Yeah.
And he gotta get that Mahou back in his arsenal.
Yeah, he does.
As far as I'm concerned, he's fighting with like an arm tied behind his back and like an eye patch on, maybe some bells hanging off of his hair. I don't know.
Nah,
he didn't name his whip. I don't know, man.
Nah, that's legit. All right, guys, thanks for watching. We post our reactions on Patreon early. We got series that haven't been released. You can check out the schedule for lists of those exclusive series. That's in the description of this video.
Also, hit the bell for notifications and be sure to click on our video so you can stay in your recommended feed.
If you leave a comment down below, make sure you drop a timestamp so I know what the hell you're talking about.
All right, guys, until next time, rock the Lee.
Rock the nasty.
Ouch. And you know I couldn't stop with one channel. Be sure to check out the YaBoyRockLee subsidiary channels in the description of this video. Much love, guys.